Grand Rising, my beautiful, amazing Scorpios, and welcome back for another energy check. This is your weekend love vibes, your love vibes, your love vibes, yeah. So yeah, Scorpio, this your weekend love vibe, and I am officially on granted duty too because school is out because of the holidays. So I still got my little two-piece gown set on because it's cold outside, and I wasn't planning on leaving today, but I will be stepping out a little bit later on. But I hope this video finds you guys an absolutely amazing energy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you are new, welcome to this channel. This is a only Scorpios channel. And over here, it is all about the Scorpios. I said it's all about the Scorpios. Okay. Hey, it's all about the Scorpios, people, okay? Everybody knows that, okay? Don't act new to this. Don't come over here capping, okay? So shout out to you. Please consider joining the membership where you can get yourself a free 30-minute personal reading. Currently, I am closed for personal readings because I keep getting folks coming out. I'm closed for the fall reading, but put your money where your mouth is because y'all running in here for them $20 readings, but I do have 20-minute reading for $30 or 30-minute readings for $50. Other than that, wait for the next special for the $20. And I don't know when that's going to be because I just did 2 months of it, all right? But you can enter into the membership where you can be eligible. You will get one, a free 30-minute reading. So think about that as well. Don't forget to follow me on Patreon for your extended readings. Y'all, we almost, you might as well say we're in December. We are in Sagittarius season. So happy born day 2025 to all of the Sagittarius. You could have Sagittarius in your placement. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius too, in this Sagittarius season. And then we'll be moving into the Capricorn season. So let me know where you're watching this video from and what is your weather like there, okay? But I hope this video finds you with all of your needs being totally met because we know that mama energy has enough to go around. There's plenty for everyone. And I hope you are maintaining and you are manifesting your heart's desire because this experience doesn't have to be all bad. It can be good too. So this is currently what's going on in your life, Scorpio. You have ego. Shout out to Dr. Love, my moderators, Kimberly, Verna Smith, and Milkshake One. You have ego. It says, see from a higher perspective. It's time for you to not get caught up on what you see or what you hear, what you don't see, what you don't hear, because it got shaman. Trust in higher forces. And so in other words, Scorpio Spirit wants you to know that it's out of your control now. The only thing you can control now is how you perceive it because your thoughts are magic. Okay, so as a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. We ought to think upon things that's going to bring us a good report. And I don't care where it came from, all right? Could have came out of gumball machine. Your soul should know what resonates and what is food for your soul. And so it's time to look at things from a higher perspective, the bigger picture from a spiritual perspective. And so let's see what is your message today. It says, look at things from a different angle. It says, fly higher and see new possibilities. It says, ego medicine swirls around you, encouraging you to recognize that your views or vision may be limited at this time. Is there a chance that your own desperation, needs, or ego could be blocking you from seeing the potential in your current situation? If there are other people involved, you are being guided to see things from everyone's perspective. If you are feeling the need for something to change, how can you take the higher road? Know that if you have intentions that aren't for the highest good, it will only hold you back. Ego medicine can help you change this. The ego brings the energy of healing and love directly from the heart of Father Sky and invites you to do all things from a place of love. Choose your heart and not your mind, Scorpio. And I'm going to briefly read this shaman too. I'm going to read the extended message because it says trust in the higher forces. So like I say, don't lean on your own understanding. But then that's like a I don't know if it's a catchphrase 21 or something like that because it's like trust in higher forces, see from a higher perspective. But if you're not constantly nurturing your intuition and your higher perspective, it's going to be off, because you can trust in your beliefs, your spiritual beliefs, and they be off and wrong. Ooh, Scorpio. So let's see what this shaman is. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It says, trust in your angels, guides, and ancestors. If you have given your power away, claim it back. It says there are spiritual allies working in your favor, and their miracles will unfold much more easier when you move into a state of trust. So call back your Scorpio power and stop allowing external forces to divert you from the miracles you deserve. Hand over all of your concerns to your spiritual allies. When you do so, you allow them to send you intuitive guidance and messages that will allow you to correct this situation and come out on top. The shaman card also shows that you have shamanic potentials to move between the realms and connect with your guides in an extremely personal way. And you know it's true because you got the ego. So see, you ain't got to just stay conformed to the earthly realm. You can tap into that spiritual realm and change your earthly experience, Scorpio. So I know something beautiful is happening. Like for some of y'all thinking small, and Spirit's telling you, I don't want to hear that little, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that mediocre stuff. This is your experience. Why don't you? Because see, the universe knows our potentials. Your higher consciousness know it too. But look, you got the 10 of Pentacles. See? Spirit, so don't be thinking like no 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 Pentacle. You better think about a 10 of Pentacles life. 10 of Pentacles followed by the Empress. Ooh, maybe this is someone looking higher about you now. Look at that. And there's the Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, divine timing, fate, destiny, karmic justice. There's Temperance, something you have waited for. Something could be happening here in Sagittarius season. You got Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and Aquarius. There's the 8 of Pentacles. Something you put a lot of work and efforts in. Instead of looking low at it, you're going to have to look at it high. If you put the time to really invest in something, then you deserve your good payout. And anyway, we're talking about the Empress. We know the Empress is abundant. So something you have been working on. You know, the Empress is creative. Look, there's the Sun. The Empress is very, very creative. It's time for you to not doubt your own creativity. I know we get down here and we get stuck on them chicken wings and all that earthly physical crap. But when you stay connected to Source, you're going to always come out on top. Ooh, and look at that Emperor. Ooh, he follows you everywhere you go. I said he can't help it. So you got the freaking Emperor and the Empress. So you got a whole boss couple here. And here they come with that. Look at that one. That one look clean too, don't it? So this is someone here who cleans themselves. They take pride in their appearance. Look at the sleeves on fire, though. Ooh. That Emperor coming in ready, honey. There's the 7 of Wands. So what's going on for Scorpios with this Eagle? So I feel like this is what's happening. Looking, there's the Lovers. Ooh. They're right there, because you know how these decks be. And there's the Death in the reverse. Scorpio energy. And look, there's the night. Look, they looking crazy. Look at them. What's wrong with you, boy? So clearly, this is someone not looking at things from a higher perspective, because they wouldn't be stressing out and worried, huh? Now, I wonder who doing this. I feel like it's this Emperor, because the Empress is between the 10 of Pentacles and the freaking Wheel of Fortune. So I don't think it's her. I think it's him. Ooh. So let's clarify. Yeah. Oh. That's why I say it's trust in higher forces, highest forces, like the ancestors, your guardian angels. You have to trust that things are working in your favor, especially with this Wheel of Fortune And this is divine time, and it is finest because you got, not only do you have the Wheel of Fortune, but you have the Temperance card too. So I feel like something has been in the makings for a very long time. And I feel like this is the time where you have the opportunity to see it manifest. But it starts from your thoughts and your perspective. Because if you're thinking off, you're gonna track off. But if you dare to think, look, if you dare to think like a kid, a hopeless child, you remember when we was children, Scorpios? Well, I know when we were children, we didn't have all these fancy toys and stuff. We didn't have the money like this. So we used to play the games where we sit outside on the porch and all the pretty cars that pass by. That's mine. That's mine. That's my car. My car. We used to do that, man. And you couldn't tell us nothing. We had all them cars, or did we? But imagine their carefreeness. Imagine the carefreeness. But check it out. It's all from a mental perspective. Whatever your perception is. And I'm going to have to share this story again because I'm telling you, it's almost like you're training your psyche to believe in whatever you are trying to get to manifest here. And so like I shared the story, like when we were children, we were very, very poor. And when we didn't have food, and we would get restless, and 11, see? And we would get restless because we were hungry. We could only play so long with our weak selves, all right? And so by my mama being a strong spiritual mediator that she was a strong, mediator. Is it a mediator? Yeah, she was a strong mediator because intercessor. She was a strong intercessor because she always interceded for other people, and I saw the results. But in order to get our mind, at least it was me, I was always the one complaining. Everybody else did, but I could not. I want to know. Maybe that's the control in me, but I always questioned everything she said. You had to show me. You had to show me, Scorpio, even when I was a kid, because I couldn't believe it unless you made me. Because other than that, I just thought you was lying to me. And so she would write. She would get at the kitchen table and start writing out the grocery list. And how she would get me to get my mind off of what I don't have and to focus on what I can have is making me participate. You better go on and put the stuff on the list. Well, what you want? You want some grapes, don't you? You want them oranges. Well, all right, if you don't put it on the list, you ain't going to get it. And that messed with my head, but I did it, and it changed my mind. So even though I was running outside playing, forgetting about it, I always thought about all that good stuff on the list that I put in that my mom was going to go to the store and buy. And every single time, not some of the time, every single time, I always got it. We always got it. We always got it. Now, we had to be patient and wait. I think that's the hardest part, being patient without, because, most people can wait, but most of the people, the longer they wait, the lesser patient and the more they're going to start doubting it, because they're going to start feeling like, well, it ain't going to happen. You must have meant no instead of yes. Did you lie, spirit? You was capping, spirit. You meant no. I'm telling you, what it say, all good things come to those who wait. It's about patience, because your patience is about to be rewarded, but it starts by how you perceive your blessings to be. So you have the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. You got the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, the Knight of Wands, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Ten of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun, and Temperance, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. And you got the World and the Emperor. I probably already did that. You got the Empress. I'm all over the place. But check it out, Scorpios. The only water in here is the Wheel of Fortune, and that is you, Scorpio. I mean, there's water elements, but it's so beautiful because this is so powerful, because this represents destiny, it represents karma, it represents things turning around in your favor. It's almost like Spirit wants you to be confident even without all of the information, because you can say the only way you know that you're really trusting is if you still protecting your high vibrational positive energy in spite of it immediately manifesting. And then sometimes the very thing that you're waiting for tends to get worse, right? It's like the universe be sitting back there smoking that potent gungeon, laughing, and I'm finna throw this over there and see if they still gonna be happy. See if they're going to get mad and crash out and say they don't want it. Let me see how bad they want it. And granted, it takes time. You really have to practice standing your ground spiritually in order to make the physical thing manifest. Because remember, this ain't nothing about the physical. This is an all-out spiritual battle to manifest what you really desire. So let's clarify for you, Scorpios. Ten of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Wheel of Fortune. You got a lot of abundance coming in. This could be something that you have been waiting, but I feel like the wheel is turning in your favor. You're about to get some type of inheritance, some type of reward. You could win something. You could be at the right place at the right time and your numbers come in. You could hit the lotto. You can gamble, because the Wheel of Fortune also represents good luck. And then with the Empress and the Ten of Pentacles, look, this is for me, it's like your life is about to change to a life of luxury and great victory and success, comfort, because you got the Emperor and the Empress. So I see long term. So instead of thinking that you can't have it, see that for some of y'all, it don't matter what you have been through in any given situation. You still have the right to think positive about it. See? But the average person is, when they don't get what they want, when they feel like they should get, they're going to start thinking that they can't have it. But it's all about building your endurance and your patience and your spiritual strength. Because if we do like this for every single thing, we're going to be all over the place. So let's see, what is the message for Scorpios with the see from a higher perspective? Clarify the Empress. This is divine feminine. This is somebody here who loves themselves. Somebody who's very, very fertile, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, very sensual, very desirable, very nurturing. Ooh, and there's a King of Cups. Now, this could very well be you. Now, I see the King of Cups sitting over here by the Empress. Now, y'all may have a water sign that's attached to you. For some of you guys, this could be you. And then for others, you may have somebody that's in love with you, or you have feelings for someone. But these are hidden, though. There's the Moon. So for some of y'all, things that you don't see and that you don't know, that's why Spirit is telling you, see, and there's somebody probably obsessing over you, child. Capricorn. Something could be about to happen in Sagittarius or Capricorn season, but it's hidden from you. That's why Spirit's telling you, see, from a higher perspective. And some of y'all feel like what you don't know, because you don't know everything, you're going to assume the worst. And that's part of manifesting too. If you don't have evidence, why always assume the worst? Huh? Because it's easy for you to run then, huh? But look at that's the Ten of Pentacles, see? See what you may not see now, and what you may feel like you can't have is right here. See? I just feel like there's a delay with the Eight of Wands in the reverse, see? But it's coming. It's coming, though. Spirit, why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Delay doesn't mean no. It just means work on yourself till it happens. Focus on something that's going to keep you lifted. And there's the Temperance. I told you. See, this is building patience. Ooh, child. Especially if you always running and ending something. This could be for you. It could be someone you're dealing with. But like I say, there could be a significant shift in your love life in any day now. Because you got Sagittarius and Capricorn. So I feel like this is right now energy. Any day now, right now. Why is the Temperance here with the Wheel of Fortune? Ooh, the Magician, see? So I feel like these are seeds you have already sown. You've already labored. You put in that work, and it may have not manifested for you now, but don't you give up. Spirit say persevere just a little bit longer. You're almost there. You're already there. That's why you got to think like you're there. You can't wait till you win and then act like you're a winner. No. Because the winners win. They're already a winner. And they don't need situations and races and people to validate that. You have to come into it already validated, self-validated. See, Six of Swords, moving away from the conflict. Things are about to get easy, and here come an Ace of Pentacles. See? See, the Wheel of Fortune is bringing something back around. It's bringing an opportunity of long-term, of money, or of some type of big win. I keep seeing a big win. Seven of Wands. Ooh, and there's that Queen of Cups. Ooh. I feel like for something that you probably are heavily guarded towards, you don't even know that it's coming to you. So when it comes to you, you may be guarded with your arms folded. But for some of you guys, it's going to come back in such a powerful way. You've forgotten that you have manifested because it hasn't happened yet. But delayed does not mean done. Now, why is the Emperor? Because you got the masculine and the feminine. How could you go wrong with the Ten of Pentacles too? And the Lovers? Come on now. This has all the ingredients of something happy and long term. Why is the Emperor here? Dr. Love, did you eat a lot of chicken and dress? And how many ways did you eat some sweet potato pie? Did you eat some hog maws and some chitlins? That's how they do it down here in the South. They always cook chitlins on holidays, child. Not me. Five of Wands in the reverse, letting go of the conflict. Don't want to fight the feeling, just allowing their passion. Look at it, Ace of Wands, see? I already figured that because you got the Lovers card here. Somebody is thinking about it too. Yeah, somebody's watching you, Scorpios. I feel like this is something that you have put some work in, and it may have not happened. It may have not manifested in your life, so you may be doubting it. That's why Spirit is telling you, see from a higher perspective, and just know that you're not fighting anything alone. You're not going at this alone. Things have already, it's like the universe have already given you the power. You just got to believe in it, because especially with the Emperor and the Empress. Now, why is the Ace of Wands here with the Emperor? Ten of Swords. Six of Cups. Something is coming back around. But it's moving slow. But that's good, right? Because you remember, the slow and steady means it's thoughtful, it's strategizing, it's thinking about long term. It's not just thinking for the right now, it's thinking about the long. See? That's why it says see from a higher perspective. So the energy that's coming your way is not just for the moment energy, it's for a lifetime energy, god dang it. See, Three of Cups in the reverse. What I feel like somebody's coming in here to make you a serious offer. Why is the Knight of Wands here? No more games. Somebody coming in that's on the same vibration as you are. They want the same things in a relationship that you want. Whether this is a past person or a new person. Spirit is still encouraging you to see from a higher perspective, because it's out of your control. Your ancestors is running it now, because you've already sown the seeds. Now stop trying to tell them how to get it to you, because we want to know where, when, how, why. No, that's going to make you stress out all the more, ain't it? We be trying to bite off way much more than what we can chew. We think we can handle knowing everything. If we feel like we can't handle not knowing everything, imagine what you do if you knew everything. That's a whole burden in it of itself. So I feel like we are being protected, but I feel like this is about moving through the darkness, moving through the illusions, moving through the unknown, knowing that there is a brighter way, or that things still work out on your better half, regardless of the race. I feel like you're going to make it to the finish line, because there's lessons within the race. Knight of Wands. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. These cards took a different dive. Now there's the High Priest. Somebody could have been hiding a karmic situation. For some of y'all was waiting. Look, somebody leaving somebody out in the cold. See? Ooh. This could have been somebody who didn't want to commit. And for some of y'all see this person coming back around single. See? Ooh. See, there's something's transforming. See, somebody coming back to you single. And they don't have to lie, cheat, and steal now, because they single. So, I feel like y'all have a lover coming back around that's officially single. And now they're going to work on, you got the Ten of Pentacles here. Why is the Lovers here? But for some of y'all probably don't believe it. But with the King and the Queen of Cups, see, the Lovers and the Ace of Cups, see, look, they got their eye on you. Or that's them ancestors saying, why are you tripping? See? Ooh, see? Ooh, see? Wow, Scorpio, that's beautiful. See, that's why I got the King and the Queen of Cups. And the Emperor and the Empress. See, there she go again. See? Yeah, you are attracting this. You attracting somebody here who don't want to rush in and out. See? No more games with the lovers. Ooh, look at here. See? Look at this. Do you see this? It's like, see, something that you've been waiting for. Y'all may have been waiting for a mature connection. They coming. Ooh, they coming because they drawn to you. See? Wow. Spirit says as soon as you start seeing your relationship from a higher perspective, it's going to change. So why is the Temperance here? The Tower in the reverse. Because somebody's impatient. They want something to happen now. But it's not, because y'all could be dealing with somebody here who moves slow. King of Swords. Very analytical. They don't make head over heart decisions. But there is love here. Or the potential of love. Why is Temperance here? Eight of Cups in the reverse is something here that somebody's still holding on to. They ain't moved on. But I feel like for some of y'all, you don't believe that something is coming back around, but it is. There's the Knight of Swords. Yeah, someone is not moving on. And I feel like it's because they're not supposed to. But I feel like you're not supposed to know all of that. I feel like this is a situation where there is an opportunity of tremendous growth in love in a relationship that two souls are not going to understand. They're not going to have all the answers, and they gotta try to work their way through this maze of life and either get to this love or what. But there's that Tower again. See, I feel like this is what you don't see coming, and I feel like you got some good news coming in. There's the Page of Pentacles. So for some of you guys, you're going to go from nothing to all of a sudden a lot of attention on you, or from not hearing from someone here to someone here all over you. Y'all. Oh my gosh. I thought my yard guy had blew my leaves the other day, because when I came outside, because my nieces had came over here to pick up some stuff, and I said, oh, my guy must have been over here. I know he's supposed to come over here. And so I called him because I wanted to offer him to see if he wanted a plate or something. And I said, oh, I said, I saw that, because I remember when I was doing the reading, I heard him coming on the side. And so I'm thinking it's my lawn guy. And so he said, oh, I ain't been over there. And I'm like, huh? And so I'm trying to figure out. So I noticed that there was a little boy next door doing their yard. And so I started getting kind of pissed off. And the reason why I was getting pissed off was because the little boy had already asked me, did I want my yard done? And I said, no, thank you, sweetheart. I wasn't rude. And so I'm thinking, dang, I told you not to. Because what pissed me off, they didn't do it all. They just blew up. And it's almost like they just wanted to come in the yard. Because they went halfway to the side of the house, but I guess they'd seen all them leaves in the back. And see, the guy that I pay, he does all of that. So I'm like, why even do that? And so it's kept on bothering me. And I'm trying to figure out who, I'm like, did that little kid? Because I wanted to go out there and ask him not to come back over here. Because to me, it seemed like he was peeping me out because he didn't finish it. Especially if you had already asked me and I told you, no, thank you, you come in the yard anyway, but you don't finish it. Make me seem like he peeping me out. And so some told me go check my cameras here. And so when I got to checking my camera, because I was just upset. And so I realized that's not that little boy. That's not him. I realized it was my neighbor down the street, y'all. And I still got pissed off because this particular neighbor down the street, he's younger. And we don't talk. I think he details cars. I've been here 8 years and he never came in my yard. Yeah, it was him. Ain't that some shit? And I got so pissed off. I'm like, why would you feel like you can just come in my yard and blow my shit? You ain't even fit. I'm like, what the hell is this about? And so I just got upset. And I've been trying to hold my peace ever since. I'm not going to say anything, but I hope my lawn guy here come over here and complete it, because it's just like they just came and walked out in here. And so I remember passing by here. I'm making a point. Those who don't want to hear me leave, because I talk to my Scorpios, all right? I remember passing by him one day because I have to pass by his house to move out. And he stopped me. And I think he stopped me because the trash hadn't ran. But he went out his way to tell me that he's taking care of all. I mean, y'all, I didn't ask this man nothing. I ain't never had no conversation with this man, y'all, as long as I've been over here. And he want to tell me that he got his kids and he's finna take care of his kids. He's a single dad. He telling me all this and I didn't say nothing because I didn't care. And then when I noticed that there was him in my yard blowing my leaves, y'all was so mad. I was so mad. I was so mad at him. I'm like, ugh. You know, it's one of those situations where you wish you had a man. Because I'm like, where you been all this time? I've been here 8 years and you ain't never walked in my yard and blew my leaves. Now, I could have used that back in the day and you never did it. So what's making you doing that? And I just feel like it's rude because you could at least knock on my door and ask. Don't be thinking that I'm helpless because I always get my yard done. So why y'all think he did that? Let me know in the comments below from a man's perspective. Why do you think this man would just come in my yard and not even blow it all? He blew the front yard good, but he did what he wanted to do. I feel like he just moved it to the back to make the front look nice. But I didn't ask him. I'm talking about, why do you think he did it? Okay? Now you have, okay, so the Page of Pentacles with the Temperance. What else? One more card. Because I was pissed off, y'all. I feel like since I'm the single person over here, and I remember, look, there's the Strength card, could be a Leo. I feel like that's his way of talking to me. But if you want to talk to me, you better knock on that door and talk to me because I get nasty acting because I don't like nobody to violate my space. I don't bother nobody. And I feel like that's a disrespectful move to just be going through somebody's yard. I don't like that, y'all. It pissed me off. All right, why is the Eight of Pentacles here? And I don't care if they run across my page and they hear this. I would never do someone like that. And you may think that you're doing a nice deed, but why do that? You ain't did it all this time. I don't like that. You can't move in up. You can't force yourself on me. Eight of Pentacles. All right, y'all got mad. Let me calm down. Let me calm down. Seven of Pentacles. I feel like all of your hard work that you have been waiting for, Scorpio, you're about to get it. There's the Four of Wands. I feel like you got a commitment coming in. For some of you guys, somebody could be wanting to reach out to you on the job. Look, there's the Knight of Cups. And there's the Lovers in the reverse. For some of y'all, somebody leaving another lover. See, because you got the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the King of Pentacles in the reverse. I mean, the King of Pentacles with the Nine of Pentacles. Ooh, somebody coming back around because they done left another lover or another situation. So why is the Sun here? Yeah, so I feel like the moral of this reading, the Spirit's telling you, don't you dare think little. There's the Chariot. Spirit say you get what you think. There's the Page of Cups. I feel like someone has already closed out a cycle, a karmic cycle. See, because there's Justice in the reverse, and they're moving forward. And I feel like they're moving forward to you. And I feel like this is someone here who you probably wanted, but you probably thought it. For some of y'all could have been waiting on a married person that was in some type of long-term relationship, but they could have been married, and you probably felt like this was your ideal person, especially with the Emperor and the Empress. You probably could see yourself being with this person long-term, but that other situation was getting in the way. For some of y'all, it's then came to an end. So that's why Spirit is saying, don't get caught up on what you see and what you don't see. I feel like those fairy tale happily ever afters can happen. And I feel like it can happen for you. Yeah, somebody's leaving something, Scorpio, see, and they go to Queen of Wands in the reverse. So why is the Ten of Pentacles here? That's why Spirit say, don't you dare think small. You better think the impossible. Because is there anything impossible? I mean, if you think about it, if you Google it, somebody's already done it, or somebody's already got it, or somebody's already doing it. So it can happen. How do I know? Because you thought it. Why would you think of something that you can't have? Look, you thought it because Spirit is putting it in there, or your higher conscious. So then you got the Ten of Pentacles. And this is long-term. This is abundance. This is wealth. This is generational wealth. There's the Stars. See, I feel like your money is going to be healed. Your wishes are coming true. You are in, see, Three of Cups. I feel like there is cause to sell it. Some of y'all finna be popping bottles. Somebody's numbers may come in. Somebody may be out celebrating here. Somebody may celebrate some type of victory on the court where you won. See, and there is judgment. See? Wow. See, y'all finna be happy, very, very happy. So if you've been sad thinking that you're not gonna get something, Spirit say, you better change that. You better act like you already won. Because you're gonna get what you want. See, and there's the 9 of Cups. See? Scorpio, you're about to get all of your wishes, whatever you've been wishing for. But that's only applying to the Scorpios who are seeing things from a higher perspective and trusting the unseen. You have to level up your thinking. You have to raise your vibration. You have to think in a winning way every time you thinking. Because after all, it's your life. You can be the person that win every time. I mean, that's your right, right? So once again, in order to get all these beautiful blessings who are just waiting for you, then you're going to have to level up your thinking. For some of y'all, you thinking too small. And Spirit said you are anything but small. You are a whole galactic love, Scorpio. This is your current energy, Scorpios. Please like, share, and subscribe.